And the amount of materials it takes to make one, I'm not sure if it's worth. Crafting these by hand outside of the first one. Block of Aderium has that low of an EMC? Huh. Okay. Can I actually put these back in there? No, I can't. That's actually a little disappointing. I actually would have thought I could have. Oh, how does he? Yeah, the fucking catalyst. It's like, what? Z, the catch you up to speed. It's like one of the last things I have to do in this pack, along with some miscellaneous Project D stuff. But yeah, it's one of the last few things I actually need to fucking do. Draconic Bow, I'm gonna throw you in there for now. We are... I guess we're gonna head down to get the HDPE plastic set up. Right after we deal with the Enderman, of course. Alright, Mechanism. What did we leave off last with you? Have nightmares about piles of neutrons? Neutrons aren't a problem for me. Yeah, I'm at 83k neutrons. Neutrons aren't a problem. Damn catalysts are. We need HDPE plastic sheets, whatever. Means we needed the substrate. Right, and that was done with a PRC. I'll make a fucking thing for that. Let's see, 3 of those, and enrichment chamber gives me 1 sheet. Alright, the pellets were made from substrate. Okay, oxygen's not gonna be a problem. Electrolyte separator's gonna get that just fine. The liquid ethylene, that was done at a condensating machine. The rotary condensator. Name is so complicated. Like, unnecessarily complicated. I get what it means. I get it. I get why it's named that way, but damn. Alright, and ethylene comes from what? Oh, it's a byproduct of making substrate. Is there any other way to get it? No. Oh, it's not. Alright. I do remember being able to turn the ethylene that you get from this procedure into getting more substrate, and you kind of create a loop with that. Kind of. But it looks like they've modified Mekanism since I've really last used it to prevent you being able to get infinite substrate. Like 3 AM there? Yeah, I mean, it's getting there for me as well, Z. But good night. Thanks for stopping by briefly. Or thanks for stopping by, even if it was for Just a brief time. I don't know. Pick a wording. Any wording. But let's see, substrate. Or ethylene, yeah, so I'm going to need water and hydrogen and biofuel. Is what it seems to be coming down to, and hydrogens are going to be from the electrolytic separator. The water, well, that's just water. Water's not going to be a problem to get. Alright, so, I guess we'll just gotta begin setting up some of these machines. A more formal setting. Let's go ahead and actually grab water buckets. Oh. Meant to grab actual just buckets, not water buckets. Okay. Remove the water fast enough. We don't need those. We don't need the rest of the buckets. We are going to do a thing. Chisel. What do we have for lab blocks in here? Not a lot. Alright. Laboratory. How do we craft those again? Ah, quartz. Of course. Of course. Oh, you know what? I might actually need all 8. Okay, so we're gonna do the aqueous accumulator into the electrolytic separator over here. Which means I gonna need to place down some blocks for all the water bits. And I'm not too worried about how that's gonna look right this second, because we're gonna take a chisels and bits and actually chisel it down so it doesn't look as big. Alright, aqueous accumulator in the middle, and I also notice you're not resident. I don't know if you need to be resident, but I'm gonna make you resident anyway. Because I can. Because I can? Because I can't. Okay. Whatever. Water? Water. So you should be good. As soon as the game, you know, notices that there's water and everything around. Oh, hey, look, it realized there's water. We're gonna have a, I don't know, do I want the electrolytic separator on top? Or do I want it in front? In front-ish. What do we have for fluid conduits? Was active. Need to insert there. Do need to insert there though, not extract. Something that is actually the right spot for it. It is. I'm gonna go ahead and dump. Set the back to idle. Just dump everything. A quick moment, will you? Use all of your power. Okay. So we have that. Power needs to go. Dimensional transceiver. It's actually already bigger, that's fun. You need a spot for power, and I'm gonna say there. This is set up for power, right? It is. Anything else? No. Alright, cool. Now we need a gas import bus. 2 of those. I don't know which side's actually going to do what for me. But at least we'll have that. We also need some smart cable. Okay, I did bring it down a main line over here. This is gonna run up to there. Okay. We did grab a line off of this. Yeah, and how many channels are we using right now? Just 11. Alright. Dense. More cable. Let's go to profile 3. For armor, so we're not flying over the damn place. No, it's not exactly ending like how I was expecting over here. Wait. Did the block actually break, or is it staken? Staken? Alright. Okay, so if we do that, we're gonna have two blocks? 3. Okay, so we're actually gonna have a total of 4 here. Which is pretty much what I wanted. Just thinking of the future of possible expansions, I would prefer to have it set up that way. And these were fully upgraded? No, it was not. Alright. I have to keep that in mind. But, let's go ahead and grab energy conduits. Energy conduits. I need to make more energy conduits. 37 should be enough to get us started, but never know. Going on up. Alright. Wait, did I not break that? Just not able to keep up with the power demands. What's going on here? Is there a better energy conduit? There's not. Okay. Do we have a gas terminal down here? Don't. Let's take to make one. What are we missing? Logic processor? Actually, as far as we have everything crafted but the logic processor. Yeah, I would like to actually see if the gas is getting in there without having to run back up to home, quote unquote. And this is also part of the reason why I'm starting to dislike this pack more and more. It shouldn't take this long to craft a logic processor. Don't have anything with crafting that requires it. Unless... Wait. Oh, so I learned about this button. Wait. What's with that? Unless there is... Unless this is taking up the conduits are taking up the furnace that requires it. Nope, it was just taking forever. Alright, gas terminal, you're on. You're not missing a channel. Yeah, man. Okay, we are getting oxygen and hydrogen in there just fine. So can I, just bring this up one? Howdy, young. As we use the crescent hammer. I'm going to guess you followed me there, young. And if not, my apologies, but thank you for the follow regardless. I missed the actual notification message. Okay, that's set up. So we have that going. So we have hydrogen and oxygen being made. We need to make ethylene. Well, we did make substrate first. Substrate. Which was biofuel. It was a crusher, crushing plant material into biofuel. And it looks like we get different amounts of biofuel depending on what we crush. Potatoes give 4. Carrots give 4. Apples and melons give 4, huh? Huh. Do we have a crusher? Did we make a crusher? Not make a crusher. We have the crusher recipe in here? We have the crusher. Space crusher. Here is crushing. Aha, we did make a elite crushing facility. Alright, so we'll put the elite crushing facility here. And then be a little confused about it. Oh wait, this is one of those machines that you can actually side config everything. That's right. Well, run power. No, not like this. Not like this. We will run power up and over. I was actually gonna put it on the top too, but I noticed that there is an opening. As if that's where the input output goes. Run the power line on the back. We can power to this machine. Side config. Auto eject on. Curious. I'm still not sure what the hell the transporter config is. Like what that's actually for. If we get an interface, go ahead and turn that down. Slap that on there. Temporarily run a cable over. If I auto project up, can I get away with a interface here? Probably actually grab some shit I could actually, you know, process, like potatoes or something. Process me some potatoes.